Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Steffi. I play video games and I also like to discuss video games. And if you're returning, hello, welcome back to another video where we discuss Dragon Age Dreadwolf. So, if you're like me and you're a big Dragon Age fan and you've been waiting for this, let's go ahead and dive deep into it. And if you're new and you don't know what's going on, we've been waiting for Dragon Age for over a decade. It's time. I'm just kidding. So if you guys saw this tweet by BioWare and Dragon Age, they announced that the Dragon Age team is incredibly excited to announce a huge step forward in the development of #Dreadwolf, which is the name for the next Dragon Age installment, Dragon Age Dreadwolf. So they have reached Alpha Milestone. And you're wondering, what does that mean? I'm here to explain it. On their page, they said that they're in the alpha production stage. And so if you read this and you're like, what does this mean? I'm here to explain it in easy terms. So basically what this means is that they did the hard part of making a video game. Like, figuring out how the characters work in combat, how they walk and everything. Just like all those technical things that a lot of people usually don't think about when video games are being made, like frame rates and all that fun stuff that I don't even know the names of. But I have seen the Last of Us documentary, so I kind of get all that kind of stuff, but not really. So basically, they just did the hard part of Dragon Age Dreadwolf, and so now they're focusing on the story and the cutscenes. Obviously, if you don't know, when creating video games, they pretty much do motion capture as early as possible because it takes a while to film motion capture and also voiceovers. I believe that they are doing it simultaneously within the studio, but now that they're done with the alpha stage, they can solely focus on adding all those cutscenes and all the performances into the video game so that it works really well. And so that's what they're up to next. What they're doing is they're making sure that the story can flow, and so that when the players come into the game, it makes sense. Like with the combat mechanisms, or how you move and walk in the game and how the game operates as a whole. They're just making sure that it works as well with the story. And so that's really that's really what they're working on at the moment, which is very exciting because this is a big step forward for Dragon Age. And if you're a Dragon Age fan like me, who has been waiting for a really long time, then we can get it within the earliest in 2023. But I wouldn't get too excited on that. I feel like a 2024 release would make more sense, but we're keeping our hopes up for 2023. So basically that's what this means with this news, in case you wanted just some easy terms and everything for me to explain it by. But also on Twitter, a fan had mentioned this. BSN forums on Twitter said Dragon Age Inquisition was declared alpha in May 2014, 6 months before the game launched in November 2014. With Dragon Age Dreadwolf declaring alpha, though in modern times it's unrealistic to expect a similar period to launch in 23-24, it looks viable. So there was only a couple month difference between declaring alpha and when the game was released. I wouldn't expect Dragon Age Dreadwolf to come out at that time, but it is something that we can definitely look out for and something that we should be excited for, because declaring the stage is a big deal because they've been working so hard since Dragon Age Inquisition came out up to this moment. And I know it took a little while, but declaring the stage is a really big deal, and I'm so excited, and I just hope that they can work on the rest of the game as smoothly as possible, and it isn't anything that can cause more stress, because I know video games are very difficult to make, and so I hope that everything will go well in terms of the rest of this game. But declaring alpha is a big deal, like I just said. They did a lot, and it's something we should all be excited for. So let's give all our support and our words of encouragement to the BioWare team, because making video games is very difficult, and I feel like they need all the support, and just so that we as the fans can let them know that there is no rush, but we are very excited and we can't wait for this game to come. Just to wrap up what I said, basically alpha is they got the hard part done. Now they're just working on making sure that story goes well whenever we begin to play this game and it all makes sense. And also, before and let you guys go. They also did announce, if you guys don't know, I'm a really big Mass Effect fan. Like, I love Mass Effect. They did announce that they are still working hard on the next Mass Effect game, and it's going to be single player, and they might give us a little, hopefully a little sneak peek on N7 Day. Who knows? Probably not. But I'm still hoping for at least like something small, and then another poster, maybe a little teaser. I don't know. Let's hope for the best on N7. The Star Wars game, I haven't really played that one, but I know that they're still working hard. I believe they're making a new game. If not, it's updates. But yeah, I'm not really into those games, but it's right there in the closing. If you guys wanted to get a more in-depth look at that. But yeah, so are you guys excited for Dragon Age Dreadwolf? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Thank you. Have a great day, everyone. Bye!